I am not dying of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch!
I actually like this song.
Incredible job on this film. I felt this film had a sense of nostalgia. Reminded me of those old school Amblin films that I grew up with, but this new sense of magic, and the visuals were stunning. But when the Russos approached you about the film, you mentioned that you knew it was something special. What was it about Colonel Bradley and the overall story that made you feel you wanted to be a part of the Electric State?
I have to say the movie itself on paper, it had a resonance for me immediately. It had hope, it had loss, it had courage, it had commitment, it had follow through, all the characters, and I don't read just my particular character. I read what the journey of the film is, and so that captured me immediately.
Now, Colonel Bradbury, he's a fascinating character. He's described as a mix of intellect, ambition, and vulnerability, a man operating in shades of gray. Can you talk about portraying these multiple layers to the character, especially balancing the character's drive for power with his underlying conflict and regret?
Without a doubt. I mean, he's done it all. He's been there before. He's been in battle. He has the most notches on his belt. He's retired. And he comes out of retirement to do what he's asked to do in what he may think in his brain is a heroic way, because he's the one that can get this, particularly these runaways, and capture them. And within the journey, he then finds that everything he's been told is a lie. And then he has to reevaluate.
Now, you've expressed that at its core, Electric State is a film about human connection and resilience. What do you want audiences to take away from the story, particularly in relation to our own relationship with technology?
To have courage to say enough. To have courage to say, is this empowering me, or does this have power over me?
Sure.
To have courage to look inside and realize that the personal interaction that we have with each other, that connection, that touch, that compliment, that looking in the eyes, is worth anything, so much more than what technology can provide.
Now, hope plays a big role in the film as well, even in the darkest moment. Can you talk about how Bradbury fits into those themes? And does his journey offer reflection of redemption or consequences?
It offers a little bit of both, but in the end, what he chooses is to have redemption. I mean, I'd like people to get from this film that they have a choice in attracting what they want in their lives. So many people they have no control over anything, and I don't have control over any circumstance. However, I have a choice to what I attract, and I have an intention with which I can attract what I need to attract to me to make me feel whole. No amount of time on a device is going to give you that. It's not going to be your best friend. It's not going to be your lover. It's not going to be someone, you could learn a little bit from it, but it's not going to fill you up. It's going to help you escape from the situation and the life that you've chosen that you're living now. Why not just change that life to be better in the way you want it?
Oh, that's the perfect answer. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Incredible. I love this film. Thank you.
Robots helping humans.
I know, it's nuts.